We are going to make the chicken karahi with the new method, the way that the Indian or Pakistani cooking is there. We are not using the same, but it is a mix of the cooking of my taste and what I learned from the Pakistani or Indian cooks. At the moment we chop the onion in the not very small pieces. A lot of people, they are grinding the garlic, onion and the ginger, but I prefer not for the karahi, because first of all, when we are grinding, the water from the onion is coming out and it is not it will be vapored, and the material which is useful to make the chicken or meat tender, it will be vapored, and also it will not be fried quickly. That's why I prefer for the karahi not to grind it. I made the onion in the bigger pieces. Just a little heat on that. I will not let it be too much brown because I need to add my chicken. I already removed the skin. I prefer not to have the chicken leg with the skin because some of the hormones will stay in the skin part and it is not healthy. I already removed the skin, and these 6 pieces of leg is enough for the people in the family, which they can be 3. As you can see, we put the karahi pot in the high flame because the chicken should be turned to the brown. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how I'm making the mix of the ingredient together, which is going to be added as a sauce later. It is 3 spoons of the yogurt, but this yogurt should be sour yogurt, and 1 teaspoon of the soya sauce, and 1 spoon of the ketchup. I'm using the normal ketchup, like packages. I had it from the like when we are buying the food from outside. I'm keeping it and I'm using it. And in the meantime, I'm going to add 1 spoon of saffron directly, and 1 teaspoon of the mango powder. The other spices is going to be directly added. Now we are mixing it. The other spices we are going to add it directly to the chicken because it should be fried at the end. The aroma will go inside the chicken. But this sauce, we are going to add it after we mix it. The amount of the soya sauce and the ketchup, it depends on your taste. If you want it more sour, you can use more soya sauce, and if you want to use a more sweet taste, then we will use the ketchup. Then I'm going to add half a glass of the water, hot water, to reduce the thickness. And we will keep this one aside. It's easy, and you don't need to use the complicated process with the food processor. Check our chicken to see how it turns to the brown or still not. Yeah, I like the smell at the moment. It still is not completely brownish. teaspoon of the turmeric, 1 teaspoon of the paprika, 1 teaspoon of the black pepper, and a little pinch of the cardamom powder. All this spices amount, it depends on your taste, but because my son, he is not eating the spicy food, I prefer not to put too much chili. I'm going to use a little chili powder. Now we are mixing the spices to be marinated over the chicken legs. I really love the aroma and the smell. Just 1 piece of the onion is turning black. I'm going to remove it. When we are going to fry the spices, I am putting it in the low flame because you should not burn the spices. Now it is the time to add 1 teaspoon of the garlic and the ginger paste. I see that the color of the chicken is not the way that I want. I'm going to add a little more turmeric. Turmeric for this food is making it more yummy. As much as if you like, you can add it. I turn the chicken that the additional turmeric is going to be dry as well. Okay, some additional of the ketchup. The reason that I'm putting this ketchup separate is that I would like to fry this ketchup with the spices, then the aroma will be very good. As I told you, this is not a traditional method of the karahi, but you can try it, and I'm sure with the rice or bread you would love it. Okay, now the sauce that we made it before, we are going to add it to the chicken. The only spices I'm not going to fry it and add it to the dish we have is curry. It will be just a pinch, not too much. And the garlic powder. Each one it will be just a pinch. What makes this food more yummy? To add 2 pieces of curry leaves, which really I love the curry leaves. All the time I'm adding to the different dishes I have. And a glass of the water. I'm not going to put too much water for this dish because already the yogurt and the sauce that we made it will be like juicy. Just turn, you can see the color, and we are really enjoying from the aroma. Okay, Daniel is helping me for the cooking. We prepare the ingredient together and he is making the video. Now is the time to say bye to the chicken to be cooked properly. Okay, I'm not using the big door for my pot because I want it is like a pressure when the steam is coming. You can see when it start to boil, the steam coming under the door, and it is like a steam cooking more than the boiling. Let the water boil and we will keep the chicken for almost 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes we will come to check how is the chicken taste, and at the end I will tell you what we are going to add. We will see you in 15 minutes. Okay. As you can see that now our karahi is almost ready. I'm going to add 1 spoon of the lemon juice also to that, and for the garnishing I add some coriander powder. You can see the color and the taste is amazing. After you add the lemon juice, we will let the chicken to be boiled for almost 5 minutes in the higher flame. See, the oil also came out. I didn't use so much oil, but after the boiling it will be. Hope that you will enjoy with the new method of the chicken karahi, and Daniel will tell you about the subscribe, and if you like us, please follow Daniel channel. Thank you.